It had a lot of really innovative uses of an engine. It was one of the things that we had noted as a family, was that they were doing different things. They released a Space Blaster right after that. That was mostly a boys game. This was way back in the day. And then, they let us in on Redguard to ask our opinion. It was a bit blocky, but like I said, they knew what they were doing, which is they were bringing something to the table for development. It was back when everybody, it became a cliche on the internet to do things like joke around about Lara Croft, because they needed people to buy into something that was developing. And that's a tough proposition. So, the short version of all of this being that my father and I were in the games. Our friends were in the game, or his beta tester friends were in the games, and so on. And I'm in the original paperwork. So I helped launch a company in my tweens, which isn't particularly shocking for us. A lot of the times we get involved in anything that's family business, and I was trying desperately to graduate my father's upper class because I didn't want to lose my friends or my social status. We had just moved, so I was absolutely for doing that. It was exciting, it was interesting, and it was forbidden to most females. Mara actually helped the most. She helped write my story. She spoke with my dad about the way that gaming worked in the gaming industry so that I could inquire about it when I went down to the studios. And was really just a great positive influence in my life as a female gamer, because you got threatened a lot back then for liking computers. Not as much, but then, when we moved, when you were in a nice neighborhood, your dad had to have a computer, so you would kind of talk them up, at least amongst yourselves, and the people who didn't were kind of more outcast. But once you got outside of that safety net, we'd get threatened for being nerds and that sort of thing. It didn't really apply. You never, totally unpopular if you do have some connections. So it was an interesting venture, and I never really stopped. When my dad got word from Mr. Feast that, what was it, something or other Max, and there were two companies out with very similar names. I loved Siege, and and Magic Candle also had a game. They just loved the affix Max for their games. I went, I absolutely wanted to be a part of that. My one whole second of wait time here. Looked into Betrayal at Condor. I actually replayed that a couple years ago. That was fun. It was decided that I had a Dark Elf lover. I played an anti-villain. And to this day, I have never actually seen somebody do an anti-villain correctly. Mara, she killed it. She had me do everything that every male character, we weren't in Skyrim at that time, we were working with the Daggerfall Covenant, and politically it was brilliant. She had my character, Queen Aliera of Wayrest, do all the scandalous things that every male was in trouble for. And it was just like, every time you found a part of my story, it would offset the fact that the guys were doing it by having this woman in there, wherever this, there's an open zone guide to Western Sky. I want to take a look real fast. Instrument of Triumph. So you can go through and really just... Okay, I don't want to... Yeah, really just get into it. So, we are currently with a very, very famous voice actress playing Lyris Titanborn.
Not how I expected that to go.
She played Mass Effect, you know her?
Hard to believe we ran into her royal princess in the local drinking hall.
You'd be surprised.
We should pay a visit to Grega before we wander out into the wilds in search of this mysterious Breton.
So, we have tiered quests. You can scroll through them by hitting T. And there's all sorts of things that are happening here, but this is my main one that we're working on. Hold on. Talk to Borfrey. Melmoth Mysterious. Talk to Borfrey. I have a back alley quest the potion behind her gave to me. and then I can pick up side quests as well. So they had a very in-depth world. They definitely went for it. Let me check with her. What was that name that you just said to me? Just talk to her head. She's
Not how I expected that.
There you go. Got it. Find a list of all chapters and DLC available to you within the story section of your collection's UI. Okay. So we're searching the back alleys. God, there's so many people to talk to here, it's ridiculous. Bear butt. Pretty much do these things as the crow flies. Found my way shrine. Oh, so I was right here.
Hey, don't step on the dice. There a reason you're interrupting our game, pork face?
Brondold said you might know something about the smuggled goods from the Sentinel.
Brondold. Don't know you. Either way, I got nothing to tell you. Get lost. I'm on a winning streak.
Brondold's dead because of what's in those crates. They'll come for you too. I need persuasion? If you won't talk to me, you can talk to my large friend with the axe.
My friend asked nicely. Talk, or the next thing to roll will be your heads.
Kasala! She handles all the smuggling in Solitude. She warehouses on the docks.
That wasn't so hard.
Question Grega, and we're gonna rock and roll here. I left myself right at a save point and didn't even think of the fact that I might have done that. Let's take a look. There we go. I get very frustrated with the sheer amount of side quests that you can have. I'm a purist, and I like to go from point A to point B, so it's tough. There are a ton of players on here. It's so crazy when you get into one of the big cities. Where is that frickin' quest marker? Okay. Talk to Lyris. Why would I? Okay. I mean,
so
I'll
we've got a
Jennifer.
mysterious Breton possibly working with Reachmen, recruiting workers for some unknown purpose. Plus, there's a smuggler hiding unknown contraband in a warehouse down by the docks. I say we deal with the smuggler first.
Why a
We know where
smuggler?
to find her, and we more or less know what she's up to. And if the two are connected, maybe the smuggler can help us narrow our search for the Breton. Ready to visit Casella's warehouse?
Yeah. Let's rock and roll. So I had to talk to her. That's so silly. I mean, it's not. I just don't follow directions well. I'm used to trying to break their games, obviously. So that's kind of the route that I go with that. Alright. Nothing for it. Going around. Ooh, what is this? Oh, I thought I found the feeds will sometimes have underground layers where you can get lockpicks. They're pretty much a hot commodity. It's exactly what it sounds like. Alright, dumb ways to die. Taking the easy route. Usually do this IRL, so it's not the worst way to go about it.
That's Casella's warehouse. Only one sentry. Let's try not to cause a scene.
Are you Huzadir? What's up?
Private property. Get lost. Wait. A half-giant? Is that Lyris Titanborn?
You know Lyris?
Great. Everyone knows Lyris Titanborn. What a woman. She's even larger than I imagined. No wonder she fought Swordmaster Sai Sahan to a draw. Wait,
My goodness.
is he here too?
No, just us. We need to see Casella.
Until Casala returns, I'd be happy to keep fair Lyris company in her stead.
Maybe we could wait inside.
Alas, Casala doesn't allow visitors when she isn't here to conduct business. But we can wait out here.
Casella doesn't know.
I think Lyris would autograph my ancestral scabbard. It would mean so much to my son. When I have one. Do you know if Lyris is betrothed? Oh,
She's
thank
betrothed?
Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me.
So I had
I don't know what you said to him, but this is our chance. Try the lock.
bad influence in my life in the way of Mr. Howard. Where is the lock? Open. Trivial. Senor, thou must openeth. There's.
Good job with the sentry. You got rid of him and I didn't have to
I don't have
bash
any
him or
lock
anything.
picks.
See if you can pick the lock while I keep watch. Really? I feel like I've picked 1,000 of them by now. Here you go. I've got plenty.
Thank God. Alright. Come on. Show me the money, sweetie. Oh! I feel like I was meant to break that. Alright.
See
What
what's
we
in those
got?
marked crates. I'll watch the door.
Reach ritual fetishes. Ashen bone. What's an odd sigil? An ancient urn.
I knew whoever was poking through our shipments would return. Brought muscle this time, I see.
More than you. Care to try me?
I'll pass. I just want to know who's been meddling in my business.
No harm in talking. Lots of harm in the alternative. For them, anyway. Go ahead and converse with the smuggler.
Thanks, Lyris.
I had a feeling it wasn't just an opportunistic thief trying to steal my cargo.
No, I'm
What
a
do
man
you
on a
want?
mission. Proof for the plot against the High King. Care to explain
A
what's in
plot
these
against
crates?
the High King? Involving plundered antiquities from Hammerfell? Preposterous. I'm simply facilitating a transaction between treasure hunters and a rich collector. So, who am I paying the bribe to? You or the High King?
What about the
Give me
reach
that.
fetishes?
Tribal crafts my arse. I told that son of a skeever I don't deal in arcane goods, especially ones from the Reach. Nothing but sorrow comes from such business. This isn't cursed, is it?
Who hired you?
No name, just instructions and gold.
Makes
Shipments
sense.
come in, I make sure no one looks too closely and wait for a pickup. Never see the same face twice. Last time it was a smooth-talking Breton with Nord laborers in tow. You want more? I need assurances.
We
They're
can work
taking the
something
cargo
out.
to an abandoned lodge in the foothills north of Solitude. Occasionally used it myself when the city guard was being thorough. Want to catch them? Start there. If that's all, we're leaving. I'm not losing my head over this.
Can you tell me about the
was sly.
Breton?
Handsome even. Thought he could charm me into taking on additional shipments. Now that I know what's involved, the trouble isn't worth it. The Nords were local, hired hands from the Lonely Troll.
You never check your
I'm
cargo.
paid not to ask too many questions. This arrangement was a lucrative one. I trusted them, but it seems they took advantage of my natural greed. That won't happen again.
Goodbye. My goodness. Lyris, do you believe this nonsense?
Ronald had good instincts. We're definitely onto something. Our mystery buyer is hiring locals to haul these urns and reach fetishes out of the city. But for what purpose?
Some sort of ritual?
Without a doubt, the Coven's attack on Yoren involved a ritual. Why hire locals, though? Seems like an unnecessary risk. And how does the Breton figure in?
I suppose using different
Suppose using
people
different
draws
people
less
draws less
attention.
attention. Something doesn't feel right. No reason not to.
Let's check
Head
the
there
abandoned
while I
lodge.
circle around from the other direction in case they're already on the move. Just be careful. I'd rather not lose another partner before we actually figure out what we're up against.
See you there.
Give your sentry my best, and tell him I owe him an autograph.
Oh, he's gonna get more than an autograph if I see him again.
So you're working with Lyris, who is voiced by the incredible Jennifer Hale. We're trying to track down a traitor to the king. We ran into a princess up at the tavern. who's also interested, so it's not like we don't have buyers for it. I am going to go ahead and cut it here. I like to keep it to 10 to 20 minutes, and I'm trying to keep these on the shorter side, even if I have to splice them, because people really seem to be interested in the storyline. So they did an incredible for reading that out. Link in the description below. Also down there is Gamer Grind, Gamer Coffee shipped to your door. What else is down there? KOFI, buy this chick a coffee, $1 make me smell. We are on Patreon. So if you love supporting gaming, you know, if that's something that you just want to have in your life, then feel free, hit us up there. You can support us as we find the next great thing, the next best thing, and, you know, work with devs and so on. You can just contribute that way if you'd like to. Find what's going on in gaming, find great games, free games. You can forge through all this and everything. It's really interesting. This is a long road to the Abandoned Lodge. Oh, we're hitting snow again. We're in Skyrim. Anyways, that's down there. But subscribing, that is the most important part. So subscribing is free, and then you hit the bell. And if you're following along with us through Skyrim, which is the add-on to ESO, we're doing the Greymoor add-on, then, you know, you can tune in every time that pops up. If you were more interested in, you know, other indie games or so on, you know, you can skip or you can follow along with us every single day. We love having you along. My goodness! So definitely smash that subscribe button. Smash the bell so you get the little thumbnail. Lyris, where are you when I need you? Okay, game on. We will see you in the next video. Come on, Pentarch go down. Yeah, boy. Ooh, and we have a nice new helmet with that. Just click that on. E to equip for. Oh, look at me! I look like a dragonborn now. Going to town. Yes, we want to retrieve all of this. What am I doing not having retrieved all of this already? Can kind of level up a little bit here.